welcome to Review Time with Isip. I am Isip, and today we're going to be reviewing the Titans Returns Trypticon as well as Dainazaura. So, let me go ahead and bring this out. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a double review, and no, I'm not mirror image. See, look, watch this. Look, see, just two different things going on there. Yeah, I figured I'd review the both of them together because, I mean, why not? They're, you know, two big giant bots that are awesome. And, I forgive you for thinking that I'm reviewing two Trypticons when one is, you know, Trypticon and one is Dainazaura. Which one is which? Well, why don't you guess? Is it this one? Or is it this one? I mean, just because I said Dainazaura second and I showed this guy doesn't mean that this guy isn't it. I mean, can you really tell the differences? Can you? Let's take a look. Let's see. Transformed the same way. The colors are about the same. The only difference is I started putting stickers on this one here. So many damn stickers. I mean, seriously. You know, I mean, other than that, though, I'm having a hard time picking out the differences. Can you see the difference? I mean, they seem to be the exact same shade of purple and gray and the green, which is coming off a little teal, more like a light blue teal on mine rather than actual green. And trust me, it's green. It is green. But I do not really see a difference between the two. Do you? No? Okay. Well, at the end of the video, I'll let you know which is the Dainazaura and which one is Trypticon. So let's go ahead and we're gonna take the other Trypticon off that may be Dainazaura, and we're gonna take him off because he's missing a piece anyway, and he's actually not mine. He's somebody else's. Because I'm not going to buy a $150 toy and then buy a $250 toy that's the exact same thing. So put him down. He's over there. So we can concentrate on this magnificent beast. You can probably demonstrate out the way that it's in the instruction booklet, which is like that, and he is very, very large. My table is a 4-foot table, and stretched out he reaches the 4 feet. We'll come up close. Let's take him off. Take a really nice look at him. I mean, this thing looks great. So, but yeah, this thing is pretty darn huge. When I say it's huge, let me go ahead and grab, let's see, I'm going to grab a current Titan Master Deluxe figure. And you can see that the Titan Master Deluxe figure is relatively tiny in comparison. So this looks like, I remember when Trypticon in the There was a Trypticon in the original Marvel comic books was about this size compared to the regular robots, if I remember correctly. I remember I used to have a problem with that. Don't really have a problem with that anymore. Let's go ahead and put them with, we'll get a little deluxe figure on there. Little chubby chub. You can see he is very, very tiny. Hold on. Go ahead and get another thing in its vehicle mode. Vehicles. Get you off of here. Hopefully the lighting is okay. This figure is just too damn big. But here's Rodimus. And he looks like a toy. Well, I mean, he is a toy, but he looks so tiny compared to the rest of this. I can't really do this thing justice. But this is my hand. This is my hand on the figure. Can we see that? Zoom out. That's not out. So you can see that just one of these panels is about almost the size of my hand. So he has the ramp that he had in the G1. Let's go ahead and turn this sideways for a moment. Whoops! Getting any sunlight. So he has the ramp that he had in the G1, and you can, let's see, you can put your little figure on there. There is no mechanism to make him fly forward, so you just kind of roll him along, and then when he gets to about there, whoa, then he rolls straight on down. Now, unfortunately, this guy is too big. I was wrong. He's too big for this area. He's kind of squished here, but if once you get here, if you let him go, there he goes. So we have rolling action, and he can, of course, combine with the leader class figures. Let me just take this guy, clip him on, and there you have. Oh. There you have Trypticon with Soundwave. Yay! Ooh, that was annoying actually. And you know, we'll go ahead and just go for now, and then we'll stick somebody else on this side, just to show that you can do it with both. So we'll take Sky Shadow, aka Black Shadow, and he hooks up on this side right there. And now you have another Titan base connected. Yay! And it looks a little silly. It does, especially because that's just a slayed out airplane. At least with this guy, it kind of looks like a half decent, whoops, base mode, you know, even though he turns into a tape deck. They did a fairly decent job with his tape mode. Oh, come on now. They did a fairly decent job with his tape mode, his tape deck mode, enough where he makes a fairly decent okay base. Let's go ahead and get these guys out. So we can also do some more comparisons. Yay, more comparisons. We're going to, sorry if my belly was in the shot, compare, whoops. Let's put this down. We're going to compare him with the other Titan bases. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to do that. Thinking about it now, that's kind of, I should have probably just done this on the floor. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna collapse you in a little bit, and let's go with his true G1 Nemesis. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? Metroplex. Sorry, I know my butt's in the shot. I know my butt's in the shot. I apologize. But there we go. Apologize if my Metroplex looks a little dusty. But yeah, here we go. There he is, and his base mode is just way better than his base mode. Here it looks like a robot just kind of sitting with his legs open, but that was always how his base mode looked. So Trypticon always just had a much better base mode. So let's go ahead and get him out of the shot, so we can bring in his Titan Returns Nemesis, according to Hasbro anyways. Nemesis, which I don't understand. I guess they're going to bring a Scorponok in 2 years when they have another two Titans. Two Autobot Titans will have another Decepticon base, and here we go. And yeah, he's about as bulky-ish. Not even. The Trypticon Dainazaura mold is just hands down better, excuse me, in this mode than any of the other two, and bigger. I mean, this guy, his legs are splayed straight out, and he's rather bulky-ish. He takes up more real estate than Metroplex does, who's longer, but you can get away with it. This guy is just bulking long, and this is honestly only the second time I've had him in that mode because he is just too damn big. Too damn big. Let's go ahead and remove you. His legs are staying. I'm surprised. The other guy, as soon as I picked him up, his legs said, whoop. Okay. Put him down. And it is time, once again, to get him into another mode. So, bear with me. I'm going to have to be in the shot. I apologize. Just move that over. Let me make sure everything's in this shot. I should probably just turn this around. This way I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Perfect. So, first things first. Let's get this dust off of here. Sorry. Flip this up. Point that up. And then we are going to let me flip these down. I'm going to flip these up for a moment, just up and straight up for the moment. Oh, we'll just flip them over. Flip these closed just for the moment, just so we can take care of his legs, which we're going to collapse over, and each, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bunch of pegs sticking out here. There's a bunch of corresponding peg holes, and you want to line them up and collapse them. And then there's a, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. You can see there's a slot right here, a rectangular slot. There's a rectangular peg here. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and plug that in like that. Just keep these forward, and then you can take this and flip it down if you want, or you can leave it up. I'm not sure which way is the official way. I'll take a look in a minute. So we'll leave it up for the moment, and then you can just flip this down here. Bring this down like so. Rotate these down. Extend those. I'm going to go over here and do the same thing with the other leg. And we'll lift this up just a little bit, just so we can get, you can see there's a little stang. You can see the little pegs. Hopefully you can see the little pegs. Let's see. Can you? Yeah, you can see the peg holes. Let's go ahead and zoom back. So collapse this like so. Line up the pegs with the holes. Collapse them in. Plug the rectangle and the thing down like so. Flip this out, and let's take a quick look. So this is the Battleship Mode. This is nice. Unfortunately, you still have Trypticon's head in the back, but at least they put a little extra to try to hide some parts of it, so it doesn't look so obvious. But yeah, this looks pretty good. If you want my honest opinion, did I put those pieces down right? Yes, those pieces go down like that. Okay. So he looks great in this mode. Definitely much better than that Battleship Cruiser thing. And I like that they didn't leave the legs hanging and dangling like they did with the other guys. So when you pick them up, it's pretty solid. And he's got wheels underneath so he can roll. Another feature point is this opens up. And if you notice, this kind of looks like a mouth and a dinosaur's thing, like a big monster thing. And in the Japanese, actually, the Japanese Dainazaura, the comic book that it comes with, has him where he's flying around with his mouth open like this, and he actually transforms into a sort of fourth mode, which I'll go into in a moment. But yeah, this thing looks great. My Dainazaura's or Trypticon, whatever, his head won't stay up. The other one, his head won't clip in properly here. This one, like it's hard to get into this mode and stay there. And then the other one, once you get it in there, doesn't want to come back out again. So, okay, we'll go ahead and close the little, and you can put something in there if you want to. Hold on. Let's see, where did I put full tilt? We'll go into full tilt in a minute before we go into the dinosaur mode. But full tilt can fit in there if you want to have him in there. You can lay him in there in his robot mode as the pilot, and then you can still see him from the top here. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Well, one way or another, either I'm going to get it in there or I'm not going to get it in there. We'll see. There we go. There we go. Okay, let me see if I can bring this in closer so you can see. He's sitting in there piloting the thing. Yeah, like all the other Titan Masters do with their vehicles. You can see him right there piloting. So he can do that. So that's actually pretty cool. So let's zoom back out. Zoom all the way out. So we can, let's zoom in, because I want to show some of the, like this thing is full of details. Even without putting the stickers on, this thing is jam-packed with like details everywhere. This thing is amazing. It's even got, like, I didn't show this off before, but there's even like a little compartment room right here where you can put stuff. Oops. I mean, it's really, look, there's a little compartment room you can put stuff in there. So there's that. Let's bring back this. Don't mind me. This is a gigantic figure. I was tempted not to even do a review on this, but two reasons. One is Toy Hacks has a sticker set for this that I really want, and get the vanilla version is the first thing. The other thing is my friend Mike from work. There we go. My friend Mike, come on, guy. From work, he's been asking me to do this review for a while. So, he's been waiting since I got this figure. I got this figure 2-3 months. I forget when I got this figure. I've had this figure for a while. See it like this. I've had it since they first started selling it, that where it wasn't a pre-order. I've had it since then. Alrighty. Here he is with his G1 counterpart, and Trypticon, Dainazaura, whatever, the Battleship Mode still looks way better than Metroplex. Although in this mode, Metroplex looks pretty cool as a rolling aircraft carrier. That's pretty nice. I still like it. I think it looks cool, but I guess third time's the charm, because they really nailed it with the Battleship Mode. So let's go ahead and, sorry for the butt shot again. Get good old Fortress Maximus. I take them, and we just squeeze these out. Hold on one second. I'm gonna turn that off. Sorry. It's just a little reminder of something I need to do. Go ahead and do that, and there we have Fort Max's Get that out of the way. We have Fort Max now. I hope I didn't refer to the other guy as Metroplex, but here we have Fortress Maximus in his little spaceship mode, which is just him lying down. And yeah, sorry. There's no contest here. There really is no contest. Trypticon here, Dainazaura, whatever, just beats this guy out. Oh, alrighty. Give me a second to move everything again. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, if you haven't already done this, is transform your little dude. Okay, and we'll take a look at this guy. You're going to transform him into his vehicle mode, but first let's take a look at this guy. This guy's actually pretty purple. The purple's actually deeper than what you're seeing here. The purple on my viewfinder looks kind of not washed out, but a little more grayish, more like a Galvatron Cyclonus kind of purple rather than the purple it actually is. It's a deeper purple. I don't know why this is coming off like that, but he is a Titan Master, which means that his head pops off, turns into a robot. Also means that it has pretty good articulation up the wazoo. We bend everything and rotates, bends. The hands don't rotate, but you know, they bend inwards for transformation, which we're not going to do because it's just being a pain in the butt. Okay. Okay. No waist swivel, but the ball, it's not actually not a ball joint. It's I guess what they call a universal joint. Mushroom peg there, and then it bends at the knee. No toe, so you can get some decent stances. I don't know why he's standing that way with his gun facing the other way, but yeah, you get the idea. So we're gonna go transform him into his other mode, and he literally has like 2 stickers for his modes that just go right there, which is why I'm going to get the Toy Hacks stickers and just pull this guy off. This one is really hard. It makes me nervous. I don't like I'm gonna break it. That is super hard. I didn't like that. The other one, the head pops off much easier. I don't know why that's so, like, it's either the heads are too damn secure with these Titan Masters. That's one thing I have about these Titan Masters, the whole line. You either get the ones that are like so secure you feel like you're gonna break the peg, or more times than not, you get the ones where you put them in there and they feel like they're gonna fall right out again. So here's his Titan Master, his tiny Titan Master, which it looks nice. It's just a generic little bot there. Could definitely use some coloring and stuff. The head, well, I mean, honestly, the original toy was very bland, so with color. So that this is, you know, and again, the purple is a deeper purple than you're seeing here. I don't know why it's so washed out. I really don't. So we're gonna go ahead and move that to the side for now. Take this figure, fold the hands in, which are really tight. Straighten out the arms and collapse them up like so. Straighten, and they collapse up and in at the shoulder. Flip this piece around like that, and that pegs in. You can already see the cockpit. For some reason, my mind just decided to open up. You're gonna take these. When you have it in car mode, you have to make sure you pull these out before you try to transform them, because otherwise you won't. You flip them like that. Flip this over like so. Flip this over like so. Close, close, and then these peg in and lock it. Make sure that you take these out before you transform them, otherwise you're going to break it. And then for the last thing, you have to take this little piece here, and it just folds forward. So you can see right there in his crotch, it just folds forward, and that is it. Then you take your little dude and fold them up like so, stick them in here, close that up, and then close, and then put this on here, and you got full tilt like he was in the G1 toy. Again, if I can remember, I'll put the pictures up somewhere for you. Pictures, or you know, a video or a link to my G1 Trypticon review. But yeah, I think the Titan Master's name is Necro. I think it's Necro. This is Overrun? I forgot what he's called now. Shoot. The hell was his name supposed to be? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. You're not really coming for this. You're coming for the big guy, who we are going to transform now that we've got him in his car mode. And you'll see why he needs to be in car mode. You've got your Overrun. I think his name is Overrun. In his bot mode. I mean his car mode. So I'm going to go get a Trypticon / Dainazaura and transform him. So the first thing you want to do is just push that down so it's, well, down. Put these in. Knock the head down. Flip the wings in. If you haven't already flipped these in, flip those in. Then unpeg the feet, the legs, whatever, from the side of the thing. So you're going to flip these both sides up. Oh, take these pieces, sorry. Flip them forward like that. Flip this up. You know, I could probably be zoomed in more. Hold on. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Alrighty. So again, you're going to unpack these and flip everything over. If you haven't already flipped it over, flip it down. Make sure that these pieces are flipped over. You've put these in like that. Just make them straight. And now you're just going to flip this up like so. Okay. And there are two buttons here and on the other side. Make sure you're pressing them when you're trying to release this part here. So you're going to go like this. Bring this over like so. And then I almost forgot. I was going to show you that third mode. Fourth mode, whatever. Bring that over like this. And then you're going to flip that like that. Flip these out. Whoop! Flip that like that. Flip these out. And bend the legs like this. And open this up like so. And then you have to turn these, whoops, turn these around. Now this is according to that little comic book. Turn those around, and I don't remember if these stay out or not. I think they stay out. And that is basically your big intermediate whatever that thing was supposed to be. And it kind of does look like a monster. Now, I've seen the fan mode where you actually leave these up and you use Trypticon's hands as the back claws. These just bring them down like this. And I think these just these come over like that. Trypticon, your head's supposed to stay in there. And then you've got something that looks like that, which, I mean, I like it better because it has the guns. There, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. You can see the whole thing. Let me get out of the light. But yeah. And he actually had this mode. He would fly around and he would walk around like this, scooping up the Titan Master heads into his mouth. So, yeah, there was that. So now we're going to continue with the transformation. So we're gonna close this up. Oh, you could also do that. That's the part I forgot. You can do that, and now it looks more like a creature. Yeah. So, it's cool. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. It's a little weird, but it's Japan. In Japan, the toy was flying around in the battleship mode with the mouth open, gobbling up headmasters. So, it kind of looks almost like a prehistoric rhino type deal. That had, like, instead of a horn, it had like a, I don't know, a spatula or something on its face where the horn should be. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Anyway, so let's continue on. We're going to close that up. Close this back up like so. And we're just going to pick it up, rotate this, the legs around so the feet are facing down. Take the hands, move them out the way, rotate this part around like so, and then just orient the hands properly. And I almost got it. Hold on, got it. There we go. And there we have Trypticon / Dainazaura in his robot mode, and I have to zoom back out again because he is too big. So now these are supposed to be down like this because that's the way it always is, but I like to turn them around and have them facing like he's shooting something, you know, even extended. I like it extended. And there is, let's bring this over to you. There is a spot, see, can you see it? The spot right here where you can plug, well, not really plug, sort of, plug a Titan Master in, and when you can use your finger, you just push it down. That completes the look. Now he's got his snout missile, and there we have Titan Returns, Trypticon / Dainazaura in his dinosaur mode. And there is so much detail just crafted in there. Like, just take a look. Look at all that detail. Oh, wrong way. Look at all that detail. That's just the head. I mean, just look at all that detail on the body. If I was a half-decent painter, you know, one of those people who knows how to make the details come out, you know, who knows how to do that dry washing thing, dirt wash. I don't know what it is, but the thing, I mean, thankfully, there's, you can see it without having to add all that stuff in, but it just, you know, and if you want, you can have it like that. This is how I remember the G1 toy being. You can also, if you want, you can bring the tail like this and stand it up even straighter. If you want to do that, give him more of a Godzilla kaiju, which he's not a kaiju. Let's get that right. He's a transformer. He's a mech at best, not a kaiju. Kaijus are giant rubber monsters. He's not a giant rubber monster. He's a cartoon figure. But still, you know, you can do that if you want to. I mean, actually looks pretty cool from this side, but I generally like to have him, hunched over a bit, you know, with his tail straight and like that, because that's the way that the G1 toy was, and that's the way I want him. So let's go ahead and move him over. We're going to do some size comparisons. So let's go ahead with his G1 base counterpart, Metroplex, and you can see that he is much shorter. Even if you stand him up, let's see if I can do that. Stand him up straight. even straight up, he's not as tall. But he is rather bulkier, and honestly, if I'm honest, I think that if there was a T-Rex that was slightly shorter than I was, I would still have a hard time with it. I mean, look at that big head. That big head, and it's got little razor sharp claws, and yeah, it's not as big as, you know. I'm sorry, but if I was honest, if this was real life, I'd probably have my money on that one over there than this one. He's got firepower, so does this one, but I think he just has an edge. So we'll go ahead and get him out of the way so we can get, whoa, okay, we can get the other Titan Master over here. And again, yes, he is a lot shorter. But he still makes up for it by being bulky and having that big old dangerous biting head. Plus this guy, like mine is modded, so he's got extra bits, whereas he would just normally be, I'm sorry, this guy just had it in the firepower. Like by the time he reaches down to his knees to get that, he's already shot him with the face, mouth, shoulder. So this guy's awesome. I want to get another one of these guys, and I want to see if I can figure out how to make a Gigastorm out of him. So let me go ahead and grab the other Trypticon / Dainazaura. Oh, I forgot. I did forget something. I forgot to put this back on. So go ahead and take this, and there is a post here that'll plug into this little slot here. You're just going to take it, put it on, hear that click in, and take that and click it in, and there you go. Now you have Trypticon / Dainazaura complete. There we go. Whoops. Woo. Whoops. Didn't mean to pull that off. Thankfully, it just snaps right back on again, but here we go. I'm gonna get the gimmick out of the way, and no, I'm not talking about the face popping gimmick. You can see this one's stomach kind of doesn't stay, well, it opens up really easily. This one here, his stomach doesn't open at all. And I don't get what is so hard about a little quality control, you know what I'm saying? Thankfully though, I don't need mine to open at his belly. The other one belongs to somebody else, and the thing they love the most is that the belly opens, because you can take these guys, stick them in there, and when you open this up, there he is. So let's go ahead and open this up and see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oops, wrong way. Try to get out of the way of the camera, of the light. So there's a hole right here. You stick that in there, and it comes right out. Conversely, if you just wanted to and you had them standing up, you can have them standing in there. So that's pretty cool. So, have you figured out which one is Dainazaura and which one is Trypticon? Have you? No. Was it this one? Did you pick this guy? Did you pick this guy? Did you pick the guy on the left or the guy on the right? Tell me down at the bottom which one you thought it was. I'll wait. Still waiting. If you said it was this one, you're wrong. That's Titan's Return Trypticon. So that means that this is it, right? Wrong. This is also Titan Returns Trypticon. Oh, I'm just messing with you. They're both Titan Returns Trypticon. However, you really would not know which one was which had one of them been the Trypticon from the Dainazaura from overseas. Why? Because they're the exact same figure with the exact same colors. And the only real difference is the box and the sticker sheet and the instruction booklet. The sticker sheet, same exact stickers, just spaced out better. So, yay for them. But the box is the same. Colors are the same. Quality control is pretty much, from what I've seen, the exact same. Nothing on it is different. The paint, nothing is different. So don't waste your money buying a Dainazaura if you're not just getting it to keep in the box or whatever, because the box is really the only thing that's standing out on it. That's the only real difference, is that box. So anyway, let's go ahead and move my nephew's Trypticon. This is my nephew's. You can tell because besides the stickers, it's missing the toe. I got this for one of my nephew's birthdays. I asked him if he wanted one. He said yes, and he's been playing with it every day. Usually the legs come off for some reason, but he plays with it every day. He loves it. So, articulation. Head does this. If you have these up, you can rotate the head. Otherwise, you can't do that. The jaw opens and closes. Let's bring this over to the middle. Are you in the middle? Yes, you're in the middle. Arms go out that far for whatever reason. They rotate 360 degrees. There's no swivel. There's no swivel at the elbow. He's a dinosaur, he doesn't need one. But he does bend at the elbow. Pretty good bend, too. Bends at the wrist. His claws are semi-separately articulate, meaning that the two claws at the top are molded together, but they move separately in the hand, and the bottom claw is its own little doodad. Okay, the legs rotate at the hip. I've heard of people's Trypticons cracking and stuff. Thankfully, none of mine are like that. Knees straighten, bend. He has an ankle tilt, so if you want, you can get a wide stance for whatever reason. Like, if you want to splay him out like this, you definitely can. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can splay him out like so. Let's see what else. He has no waist articulation, but his tail does that. You can do that. Let's get this straightened up. So you can do that if you need to. Also, before I forget, also his toes bend down, and so do these little strips, which are a nice little holdover from the G1 toy. So yeah, let's do some size comparison with some regular size box. So here we have Titan Returns Galvatron, which I definitely need to do something with because he sucks like this. Stand up. You can see he is very tiny next to Trypticon, as he should be. Here we have Titans Return Wolfwire, aka Weird Wolf, and he's even shorter. And where did he go? Oh, here we go. Here we have Titans Returns Gnaw, Sharkticon Gnaw, and he is not in frame. There he goes. So he's really tiny, and Trypticon is still humongous, even though he's not quite as tall as the other ones. It doesn't really matter because he still looks great. If you've got a bunch of Legends size figures, you know, they look even better. The third party is doing some pretty good ones. Like that's the one that comes with Warbotron, the Soundwave that comes with the Warbotron X-Ray set. Here is Bridgewalker, who you can see he is slightly, sorry, I'm in the way of the light, slightly taller than, let's bring this down some, change the angle a little bit. See if we can get a, dramatic low shot, because why not? drama is good. So, yeah, there we go. Let's bring these closer. I can stick you over here. So you can see. Let's bring it down. Can I bring it down more? Trying to bring it down. There we go. That's as far down as I can bring it. And I'm trying. Would you just stay there, please? Move him back a little bit. There we go. Now that's a great shot. That is great. I love it. So yeah, there we go with Titans Returns Trypticon. He is definitely, as far as I'm concerned, he's a must-buy. You know, imperfections aside, and by imperfections I mean the individual imperfections. Did this feel like it was about to come out? Okay. The figure itself, if you get one that's got great quality control, this is a must-have as far as I'm concerned. Everything is perfect. It doesn't have some of the extra bits like the little radar dishes and the extra guns. He doesn't need it. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you. If you have guns that are 3.5 millimeter, they fit in there. Also, these guys here, check this out. You can plug them. The Warbotron guns, you can plug them right into his arm. And let's see if I can get this to look a little bit better. So you can have guns on them. Like, that is awesome. I got mine painted in silver and purple, so either one goes with the gunmetal silver goes with the gray pretty well, as you can kind of tell. See if I can zoom in. You can see it goes in really well. And if I turned the other guy into his gun mode, you would see the... Yeah, there it goes. Look at that. You would see he would go well with him as well. This is just an awesome figure. I could probably plug him into his face. There's all these ports everywhere. Let's see. Can I plug you into his face? Looks like at the moment I can't. Are you a hole? You are a hole. Well, I probably could, but in any case, yeah. So this guy is awesome. As far as I'm concerned, he's a must-own for Transformers fan, especially if you love Dinobots. Oh, not Dinobots. If you like dinosaurs, you like robots, you like bases, and you like spaceships. He's good for all of those. Everything. And he's big. Big, 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 big. So, that being said, I am iSlip. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was informative. I hope you liked it. Not down below. I don't mean that. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. That's the word. I should use that word. Because you know me. I'm not the one who says, hey, rate and like and sub and all that stuff. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you don't, it's okay too. That is okay. I don't always leave comments either, whether I like the video or not. So that's it. I am iSlip. This is Titan Returns Trypticon, not Dainazaura. Sorry, I know I was messing around with you, but honestly, it's the exact same figure. None of the colors are different. No extra paint work, no extra stickers. Everything is the same, exact same. So, if you watched this, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it again, and I am done. Ciao.